I come from a family of storytellers and parents who never said, "That's crazy." When I was 6, I started a newsletter in elementary school. And then 4 years later, I wrote an essay in 5th grade where the question was, what do you most look forward to when you grow up? I wrote, I look forward to being a sportscaster in New York and calling the Yankees finally winning the World Series again. I knew then, and to finally get to this point is pretty special.
From Madison Square Garden, final game for the Knickerbockers before the All-Star break this weekend. It's the Knicks and Washington Wizards here tonight from the world's most famous arena. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Brendan Brown.
I think each night you start to feel the game as you get closer to the building. The walk's about 15 or 20 minutes, and I can visualize and kind of hear how the game is going to sound, whether it's thinking about the opponent, thinking about what Brendan or I are going to say. The game starts, for me at least, those 15 or 20 minutes before we get to Madison Square Garden. It wasn't the plan when we lived here that we'd be walking to work, so it worked out nicely, I guess.
Tim Hardaway Jr., Brendan, simply put, has struggled. He's taken ownership of it. He's just waiting for the shots to go down consistently. 0 of 8 from 3 at Philadelphia on Monday. Jeff Hornacek saying maybe being back home just before the break will help Hardaway as he tries to get back on track.
When I found out I got the job, I got a missed call. You know the call could come and it's going to be yes or no. And obviously you hope it's a yes, but you have to kind of take it in. I think I just stopped silent for a few seconds and came to the realization, wow, this is really, really happening. You know, when I make the turn on 7th Avenue and I see the marquee, it never gets old. It's always special when you know you're getting close to the Garden. The preparation for a game starts days, maybe a few weeks in advance. Understanding the storylines at that moment for the Knicks and what's most important to fans. So on a game night, we'll arrive 2.5, 3 hours beforehand and throw ideas off one another, and it's a great time to just get ready and formulate all of your key points before you go on the air that night. It's all about telling the story, and I know for me that preparation can start far in advance each game.
All good.
Knicks in home white, New York in orange across the front with blue trim. Knicks will go from right to left. The Wizards in their road red, white, and blue uniforms. Blue at the top, white horizontally across, and red right under it from top to bottom on the front of their uniforms. The tip is won by Gortat. We're underway. Wizards with it first from left to right.
For me, I think what sets doing games at the Garden apart from anywhere else is the crowd. There's an excitement that comes across on the radio. I can only do so much to enhance that, but what I can be is a bridge for the fan who's listening to realize that the moment calls for a lot of excitement.
Beasley, Jack, Lee, Cantor, Hardaway. Hardaway cuts to the baseline, slams down the alley-oop from Jarrett Jack from up top. 24 for Hardaway. Highlight play for the Knicks. They're up by 19.
You can only get so far in this business on your own. When I was in high school, I was lucky to meet Bruce Beck, who was my mentor and a great friend, and set me on a path to really learn this business. And from there, it's been just a wonderful journey. People along the way like Ian Eagle, Mike Quick, and now Mike Breen. Mike is the voice of the Knicks, he's the voice of the NBA, but more than anything else, he embodies what this job is all about. It's a wonderful spot to have watching him every game because I'm just soaking it all in and learning so much. And the great part is he's willing to teach as well.
And good evening, everyone. Along with Brendan Browns filling in for Clyde Frazier. A little less flamboyant in the dress than my normal partner.
No, I didn't have the cow suit in hand for this trip.
All right, perhaps the next one, Rebecca Harlow.
Knicks fans who listen to our broadcasts, they're blessed to have a coach on the air. And that's what Brendan is. He's a brilliant mind. He's endured what it's like to be on the inside with the New York Knicks. And to be a partner of his is really special. And I couldn't have asked for a better person to be with along the way and share in this rookie season than Brendan. You'll be better in year 5 than you will be in year 1. But take it game by game and settle in. Don't try to come on too strong. And I think that served Brendan and I really well, our listeners really well. I think it's a nice, balanced broadcast, and I think Mike was a big part in just saying, hey, be yourself and settle in.
Hardaway far side, high right near midcourt. 9 to shoot. He's feeling good. Pull up on the right wing for 3. Buries another one. Tim Hardaway, 27 points. He's 4 of 4 from 3.
Right now, I'm living a dream that started when I was 10 years old. This seat as the Knicks radio voice is special. If you look at the greats who've sat here and who've done this and the places they've gone, we're supposed to sit there and have fun for 2.5 hours. That's what great announcers do. They channel the passion in the moment for those who are listening. And for me, those are the best broadcasts, the ones where you're there and you're watching the game. For people who want to get into this business, you have to be passionate, you have to be yourself, you have to care about working with others, and most of all, always say yes. Don't let no deter you.
Gonna shoot again.
Running start, Cantor screen, pull up 3. Another one from straight on. You said it. Hardaway with 30 points. 3:25 to go, second quarter. Knicks by 25. And we got a Timmy Shimmy. He's 5 of 5 from 3.